to another episode, another video, another whatever you want to call it of Blues Unscripted. I thought I was going to have a very good day today, but it turns out that game against Newcastle just ruined my day. Newcastle, they were there for the taking. Chelsea was just got to do what they had to do and play basics football and don't make unnecessary mistake or fouls and stuff. Newcastle, they were there for a taking, and Chelsea just blew it. They blew their chance. In this video, like I always do, this is the 4 things I learned from that game against Newcastle versus Chelsea, which ended up in a 4-1 defeat to Chelsea. 4-1 defeat to Chelsea. Chelsea had up to 67 yellow cards with one red card to our captain, and it was just a disaster. This was self-inflicted, in my opinion. All those cards, unnecessary free kicks and everything, turns out to come back and bite Chelsea. Newcastle were there for the taking because they didn't have all their team. They didn't even have a bench. They have 3 goalkeepers on the bench. They had 3 goalkeepers on the bench. It was just going to take one injury, and they don't know what to do, because today, if you look at it, they put in 4 under 17, like they're under 18 or under 21 players in their substitution, and they had 3 goalkeepers. Chelsea just had to wait, and just drill these guys, let them get tired, and then go for the jugular and just win this game. But unnecessary free kicks, unnecessary yellow cards, and even the formation cost everything. All right, so let's get into it. But before we do that, if you're new to this channel, please go ahead and just like this video, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Follow us on our social media platform. The link are down below in the description. So let's get into it. The first thing I learned in this game, Chelsea versus Newcastle, which ended in a 4-1 defeat to Chelsea. The first thing is Mauricio Pochettino got his selection wrong. Cucurella shouldn't be in this game in the first, but I know he has done well and everything, and the only reason why he's playing is because Colwill had that injury, but Colwill is 100% good. Colwill should have at least started this game, and I'll say this because when he came in, you could see how he was able to link up and do whatever he had to do. But Cucurella today, the first goal, he kept Ishak on side. He didn't go with the team. He didn't go with the other defenders to keep someone offside. No, but he kept Ishak, and that was just a penalty that he scored. He scored from the penalty spot. Cucurella did not step out or step forward, and Ishak scored that goal. And you could see with him, he's just, Sterling was complaining about him in the game, and he was just off. The second goal they scored. The second goal they scored from Lascelles, nobody marked Lascelles. Nobody marked him, and it was Cucurella's guy. But he was caught in between 2 players, didn't know who to. And that guy had a free header. Those were just easy games. The easy goals. Their first goal and their second goal was just pure easy for them to score. No way, in any way, shape, or form should someone be scoring those easy goals against Chelsea. Not even Chelsea, any team, because your defenders are supposed to help you. But they were not unsung today. So, number 1, Cucurella shouldn't have been in that game. I would have gone with Colwill. And then number 2, the selection Pochettino got wrong was Badiashile. I understand Badiashile, he just came back from injury, but he's not this season. He has not played enough game for him to understand Thiago Silva, Reece James, and Cucurella. And you could see in that second goal as well. I think he was supposed to either go for it, but he was in no man's land, and he left that position, and him and Cucurella, no understanding at all, and boom, ball went into the net. So it was just crazy. It was just crazy. Badiashile Cucurella should not be in that game. I would have to go with Axel Disasi, and I don't know why Mauricio Pochettino did not go with him, but I'll talk about that later. Now, Leslie Ugochukwu should not have been in that game as well. Ugochukwu should not be in that game. Why didn't he start? And I know the excuse Mauricio Pochettino is going to give is that, hey, he played an international game. He played 90 minutes of their Ecuador's two international game. But if you look at this, Enzo Fernandez started. He played 70 minutes of that game against Argentina, Brazil against Argentina. He played 70 minutes of that game. And Alvarez of Manchester City started in Manchester City's game today against Liverpool. He played 78 minutes of that game against Argentina. Caicedo played 90 minutes. And they all flew in at the same time. So a difference of 12 minutes means Caicedo is tired and you can't use him. Like he's been playing with these guys and knows what to do, except if you're drastically changing your tactics, then you leave him out. But he knows this team. He's been playing a game against Manchester City. He played. He knows what to do, and he's a professional. So 18 minutes difference between Alvarez and Enzo and Caicedo means Caicedo is tired and he can't play the game. I understand he played 90 minutes of both games, but he's a professional, young guy. If he trained and you see that it's okay, why are you not letting him play? He should have started this game, because when he came in, he was our best player in the second half. He did everything he could. He did well in the second half. So Mauricio Pochettino got this completely wrong, his formation with those three players. They shouldn't have started at all. Now, the second thing I learned in this game against Chelsea versus Newcastle United that ended in a 4-1 defeat to Chelsea, our defense was not good. And the reason why the defense is not good is because Mauricio Pochettino introduced too many new players. Badiashile, Leslie Ugochukwu, and Cucurella. I understand Cucurella has been playing well and doing well, but today was just off. The intensity was just too much for him today. I don't know. It was just too much. So our defense is not good. And another reason why I feel the defense is not good, if you look at it, 2 games we've conceded 8 goals. I know against Manchester City everybody's happy. Yeah, we drew, but we conceded 4 goals. And in this game again, 4 goals as well. So when the defense is conceding that much, you need to tweak some things. You need to change some things. And excuse me, how you keep defense together is by playing the same people, so they can get the understanding. But you keep changing people in the middle, it's not coherent. And that free kick, that set piece free kick, is killing us. How Lascelles was free, I don't understand. And how Cucurella kept Ishak onside, I still don't understand. So he needs to come up with his 4 defenders and stick with them. Except there's a serious injury, don't change it, because that understanding needs to be there. The understanding has to be there. If it's not there, they'll keep making mistakes, set pieces. This just killed this game for us. The number 3 thing that I learned in this game against Newcastle is that our players, they need to grow up. Unnecessary yellow cards, unnecessary free kicks, unnecessary red cards has no place in this team, honestly. Because guys were just giving. Sterling's yellow card was unnecessary. He kicked the ball away. Reece James' first yellow card was unnecessary. Why? He kicked the ball away, and then you went and tripped a Newcastle defender that was clear. I mean, come on. You had cover from Thiago Silva, but then you gave an unnecessary free kick, and you got the second yellow card and a red card. Game over. We could have come back in this game. Unnecessary stuff like Raheem Sterling's yellow. Even when Colway came in, another yellow card. Gallagher's yellow. Reece James yellow card. Those were all unnecessary. And from Raheem Sterling's yellow card, that free kick, I mean, that's how they were able to switch play, took it to the left, and crossing that ball and Lachelle's header clean on goal. So all those unnecessary yellow cards has really killed this game for us. One of the reasons why we lost this game. Now, Reece James is going to be out for 2 games, and we just had you back. Like, as a captain, should you have done that? I don't get it. All the senior players today, they let us down. They really did let us down. Look at Thiago Silva. What was that? Make up your mind. Pass the ball in. Pass the ball to Sanchez, your goalkeeper. And then I can't even explain what he did there. So all the senior players that have been playing, they're letting us down. And this can't continue. And now this leads me to the number 4 thing that I learned in this game. And this is to Mauricio Pochettino. Nobody should be guaranteed a place. Nobody should be guaranteed a place on the team going forward. They all have to earn it. Because I feel like everybody is just taking things for granted. They did not come to show today. Like, they feel like, hey, I'm going to get selected. No. Nobody should be guaranteed any place on this team going forward. It should be based on the work they do on the field, in training. Because right now, these guys are taking the team, the badge for granted. Because whatever they did today, they did not show up. First half was good. We matched them man to man, but second half, only 1 shot on goal, and they had 8, and unnecessary free kicks, yellow cards, and everything. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on with the team? I know we're still building, but if we continue like this, I know it's not a finished team. Everything is not set in stone. It's not done. But if we continue like this, we will never, even next year when we have everybody back, we will never make it. Like, what's going on with this team? I keep asking, like, come on, they're young, but we got some experience. The young players did not do anything today. They did not give unnecessary free kicks. They did not get yellow cards. It's the senior players. Raheem Sterling, Reece James, Thiago Silva making mistakes left and right. And Cucurella is not a young player. He's been in the league for 3-4 years, and he doesn't know when to step out to prevent an offside. I don't get it. So Mauricio Pochettino pretty much dropped the ball on this one today. His selection was just wrong, and I know his excuse is going to be, I didn't have enough players to train with during the training session. But no, these guys are professional. You've been training with them since May or June, or is it July that you took the job? They understand your stuff. I guess maybe it's fitness. That's why Caicedo didn't start, but starting to calm the game down, because the midfield today, Guimaraes controlled everything in the midfield today. He controlled everything in the midfield. If Caicedo you saw when Caicedo came in, it made him feel his presence, kicked him like, hey, I'm here. Caicedo was our best player in the second half today. Let's just face it. He was our best player in the second half today, even though he came in for 20-25 minutes. He came and calmed everything down. So we need to start trying other players, because the seniors, they need to be talked to. They need to know they're not guaranteed any spot on the team. There's no automatic spot for anybody on that team. And let's talk about Sanchez too. Like, we could, they could have given us 8-0, because the free kicks, the corner, Sanchez just keeps tripping off of his own players. Like, they keep falling. He keeps falling down, and thank God Joe Linton didn't score his goal. And most of the time when he was on the floor, the ball was going out for another corner or goal kick. But he kept tripping off of his own players. Like, you're a goalkeeper, you're taller. you get in the middle of your own play and then you fall down, you're looking for a free kick. Like, how is that even possible? Yeah, is another bomb that is about to blow. I don't get it. But right now, we need to go back to the basics. Yeah, good game against Spurs. Good game against Manchester City. And then Newcastle that they don't have more than 50% of their players available. You're falling 4-1. The defeat is not due to lack of not playing, but it's just self-inflicted because players were just giving unnecessary free kicks and getting unnecessary yellow cards and red cards on the field. Reece James, come on, man, come on. It will get to a stage we'll have to start saying something like, hey, do you really want to play for us? Because it's like we keep missing you. Now you're going to be out for another 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And now we have to put somebody in your position, Malo Gusto, thank God. But he has to get used to the defense. It's like the defense, they're not steady. You don't have the same people, the same players playing it. And if you look at the Premier League or any league, when you have a steady and a constant players playing the defense, everything is better. Like your defense, they get that understanding as they go. But we're in November and we're still trying to figure out it. We're still trying to understand each other in defense. That's a big old problem right there. So I don't know what Mauricio Pochettino is going to do. Everybody's open on Cucurella. We're open on what's his name again? Nkuku. But that's the attack. But our defense has a problem right now. We have a big old problem in our defense, and they need to fix. If we don't fix that, we can score 10 goals, but we'll concede 11 goals. It needs to be fixed. It really needs to be fixed. And how you fix it is you play the same players, except if there is injury, so they can gain understanding. Know when to run out to keep someone offside, and know when to go back and all that. Like, that's it. But Cucurella today, you can tell, is evidence there was no understanding. And Thiago Silva, we can't keep relying on him. He's good, he's all that, but we can't keep relying on him. He's played so much, and we can let this slide, but how he just, yeah. Anyways, guys, just let me know what you think. You agree with my 4 things that I learned, and comments below for me. Like this video and share with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Come on, you Chels.